Found you, Ix!
Seriously? You followed us? You made a big mistake not sitting quietly in Edith with your tail between your legs. Couldn't bear being away from your big bro, huh? What are you, 6? Grow the hell up, Yorda!
You take that back! Oh, you are so in for it now, you little brat!
Also, why the frick is old Graybeard with you? He your chaperone now? Hey, have you gone senile? Or did you forget you made me an enforcer? You can't force me to do shit!
I know. I'm only here to tend to a personal matter. You're free to indulge every one of your little whims. Doing what you please when you please? Why, that sounds just like me. Nice to see being emotionally underdeveloped is still in vogue.
As I'd expect, he's wearing a look that says, I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Yep, I'm getting that vibe from him too.
To think the famous Thousand Oathbreaker himself would grace us with his presence. On what whim did you return to this country at the 11th hour after having left it behind?
Well, if you must know, I put to order a small regret of mine not long ago. With that squared away, it's only natural I'd set my sights on my bigger regrets. Don't you think?
How vain. But I suppose this does present a rather rare opportunity. What say we play a little game to pass the time while I secure the final linchpin?
That dagger!
It's a different shape, but... shit!
You called yourself an apostle, right? Is that dagger there your only weapon?
I don't quite know what you're implying, but as it happens... This little toy of mine provides me with all manner of amusement.
I've seen that ball before.
A magical tool from the Dark Ages? That shape... it couldn't be...
High-density spiritual energy detected. I believe it's some sort of explosive. But how?
I don't think we can chalk this up to mere coincidence.
Nor can we turn our eyes from the malice which seeks to destroy us.
Damn straight. So here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna kick your asses, and then we'll make you talk. About the significance of this run-down old place, and what exactly you're meaning to drive a linchpin into.
By all means, I invite you to try.
I don't understand. Ix, why are you doing this? Answer me, you asshole!
Damn, Yorda! What are you so scared for? I thought being with them made you feel all brave and blessed and shit. If you want to stick it to the man for the fear they put us through, then come on. Hit us with everything you've got!
Are we ready to fight now? Good. Let the chaos and carnage begin!
Really chosen for a boost!
Practically easy mode.
Come on, where's your enforcer spirit? Don't you want to get your revenge on this asshole?
Ix!
He's baiting you, Luna. Just grab him by the neck and give him what he deserves.
Use an art they're weak against.
Feeling like a
Jesus! Right there! Huh?
Show yourself. Arise! To smithereens!
You're asking for it now.
Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me.
Backup's here!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Got any last words for me?
Here we go! There!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Time to close in.
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
Go forth and teach them their place.
What appreciate you, sweetheart.
Got any last words for me?
O venerable shadow of the night, you are me, I am you. Go ahead. So long.
Well then, little apostle. Why don't we see which of us is the bigger villain here?
Good idea. And maybe we can even have your little Spriggan and his friends join in the fun.
Practically easy mode.
Here comes the closer! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
How about it? Say hello!
Let's finish this.
Not so fast.
Turn to Talos! Let there be light. To smithereens.
Try harder.
Not so.
Bit blind? Despair luck! Those explosives he's using.
What's wrong? My little toys ringing any bells for you?
We can save the speculation for later. Right now, we need to stop them.
What appreciate you, sweetheart.
Round them all up.
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
Time to close in.
Time to go all out!
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
Round them all up.
Time to close in.
Take this.
Aiding and abetting.
Here goes! Take this! No escape! Follow up!
Use an art they're weak against.
Got any last words for me?
Have that.
There you are.
Let the party begin.
Activating skill.
Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me.
Sucker! Got the cut!
Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me.
Sucker!
What's the matter?
Weren't you gonna stop us?
You're acting real high and mighty for a runaway brat who's too scared to go back to his family.
I've heard what happened to you. But even so, that attitude of yours could use an adjustment, lad.
Really chosen for a
Manage yourself.
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
What say we play this by ear?
Oh, ha!
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
Back up! We'll take that! Use a shard boost to get upper hand! ZOC, activate!
Feeling like a million near, aren't we?
Shard command, activate!
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
Got any last words for me?
It's the end of the line. You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Get killer hand moved!
Time to go all out!
Or nothing. Cosmos out. Holy ruin! Universal impact!
Blew the roof off the boost gate limit!
Now is the time for a show of glory. Take that, and then the finale.
Back up!
Hey now, cut me some slack, kid. I'm just an old geezer, remember?
It would be insufferably rude for either of us to hold back here, so show me the depths of your evil.
Come on! More! Let's push each other to our breaking points!
Ix! I'm gonna smack some sense back into you.
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
On all cylinders here!
Flames protect us. This might actually get fun.
Together now. Here comes the closers! You're screwed now!
I'll lend a hand! Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Feeling good. ZSC, activate.
Time to close in.
Time to go all out. Nowhere to run. Detonate! Follow up, okay! How about this? I'm up. You're a goner. See ya. Follow up. I'm on it. Here's a preview. It's all yours.
It's showtime!
You've been cordially invited to see Umbra Nodal. Now relax and enjoy.
Show yourself. Arise.
I'll take that. Fan, activate your boost.
Time to close gates.
Activating Shark Command.
What are you, sweetheart?
How very stimulating.
Practically easy mode.
Here goes. Take this.
That's plenty.
Got your back.
DOC, activate. Use an art in a weak
This might actually get fun.
There you are.
Nice one. Things are finally heating up.
Nice! Moving on up.
Oh, I am far from done.
I'm stronger than ever.
Not bad.
I've still room to grow.
All powered up. It's even better now.
That's what I'm frickin' talking about, Yorda! The rest of you weren't half bad either!
A shame the finale is upon us. But all good things must come to an end.
Look out!
From the sides!
We meet again, whelp. Decrepit lion.
Well done, A-Rank Bracer. Your reaction speed was satisfactory too.
End of the road, you little shits. You and your pissant assistants better say your prayers to the goddess while you can, Arkwright.
Get off your high horse, coffin dodger!
You may have got the jump on us, but we're gonna turn the tables. I think you should be the one doing the praying, you old two-bit has-been.
Zeros, target the armored monsters.
What a wondrous display of synchronization. Let's enjoy this macabre dance until death do us part.
I'm game for that. In fact, I'll even up the ante.
Ix, you are really pissing me off. Stop being like this, you dumbass!
Finally ready to go all out, huh? About time.
We will bring to light your true identity, here and now.
All right. You're up, Tin Can.
Roger!
What the?
Shard-based chaff?
They're only the catalyst for that.
If I work together with this thing here, I can create an opening, but it'll only work once.
What the hell?
Such impudence.
They made an impromptu flashbang. Where? That's the real attack.
Enough foreplay.
I knew it. There's no doubt about it now. Not with that hair color.
Wait, what?
Her skin and her hair.
You mistook me for someone else, didn't you? The eye of a true warrior can discern truth from falsehood. Isn't that what you were taught?
I swear, you guys just have diversion after diversion up your sleeves. Well, there ain't much point playing up the mysterious masked villain act now. You're one of Almada's former top executives, an overseer of the Gardens. And the psychopath I thought I killed last year, Melchior of the Thorns!
It is most wonderful to see you all again. You all may have been off the mark with her identity, but you did well to catch on to mine. Although, I suppose you'd have to be utterly dense not to, what with Giacomo and Harwood present.
Agreed. With me here, the truth should have been as plain as the nose on your face. It's been too long, Melchior. Hard to believe we never once crossed paths during all of last year's tumultuous proceedings.
Indeed. I was so very disappointed that we didn't. I went to great pains polishing the illicit techniques you so graciously drilled into me. I wondered how would they fare against your poisons. The thought of putting our prides on the line in a duel to the last filled me with glee.
Ah, yes. That would have been a sight and a slaughtering to behold.
Putting aside the fact that these two are suddenly at each other's throats, this really does seem like Melchior, doesn't it?
Yes, but we saw him vanish in the Genesis Tower last year.
His body isn't artificial, nor is it shard-based like Mr. Brad's was. The Overseer of the Garden of Thorns. Here I thought you were dead, and that I was finally free. No longer tied down by orders like, kill everyone until there's no one left to kill.
Ah, yes, my apologies. That must have been quite the mess indeed. But fret not. You're an enforcer of the society now. Congratulations on moving up in the world. You're now in the elite of the elite. Truly, I'm almost envious of you.
Shut up, you bastard!
That's quite enough from you.
Your unrelenting depravity remains as true as ever, I see.
If anything, it's gotten worse. This trash has upped his goading game from before.
Yeah, I'll give you that he's a grade A piece of shit. I hate his guts too. But your mental state's more fragile than I thought if you're letting weak-ass bait like that get to ya.
How can you say something so awful to your own sister?
All right, that's enough of that. Now that we've ripped the masks off of everyone but the soldier, I think it's time we verified our hunches. In particular, Melchior. What's the deal with you and the other vestiges? Apart from the brat, why were you all resurrected here in this time and place? Actually, let me rephrase. What do you mean to do with that white replica? And what are you trying to accomplish in this era?
Era?
That's...
Oh?
I suppose you are the Vagrant's vessel, after all.
Yeah, there's that keen nose at work again.
You never disappoint, Arkride. By the by, you said this time, yes? If so, I may need to issue an itty-bitty correction.
What kind of correction? Hey! What are you...
What the...
gone back. No, wait. It's the other way around.
Did we just travel through time? That's the only explanation which makes sense. Meaning what we're seeing is what this place will look like in the future.
Based on the state of decay, I would guess it's aged by more than half a century.
Time is irreversible under the providence of the goddess. This should be impossible. And yet...
Is that your goal, then? To create a situation which, by all accounts, shouldn't be possible? By appearing as an impossible existence like Dingo? You're driving in a linchpin to destabilize space-time, all to prepare for a storm that's just on the horizon.
Oh, did old Harwood give you a hint? Yep, that's the long and short of it. Though regarding Dingo Brad, he was nothing more than a limited simulation created by a Genesis. The storm of which you speak, on the other hand, will determine the very fate of Zemuria itself. It's a curse, yet also a blessing, in a manner of speaking.
The fate of Zemuria. A curse and a blessing?
Harwood went on and on about that too. Can someone explain what this storm actually is, please?
One could think of it as Zemuria being protected. From destruction by entropy, from catastrophes on the scale of the Great Collapse. And this protection is made possible by means of of a safety device. This is both a blessing and a curse. It's a force more relentless than the sealed space or the vanished mirage. And more absolute than the steel wrought from fire and earth's fateful clash. Yet, there are those who do not believe that to be so. One such person being this country's president, Roy Gramhart. Evidently, his plan is well laid. Even the head of the society is willing to let it run its course, I hear. But you know how the saying goes. The best laid plans often go awry, and should that happen here, what would become of the world? That's where we come in. You can think of us as a contingency for that outcome. To be precise, our manifesting here shakes the certainty of space-time itself. You may be thinking, but why do this? The answer? To tell a lie, of course. A lie that can pull the wool over that safety device's eye and afford us a modicum of control over it.
A lie?
What in Idios' name are you going on about?
Seems the space program does have a hidden objective after all.
Essie, Young, and Mr. Jiskar. Many who I consider family are participating in the space program, but I've never heard about any of this. Even still, no matter the intentions of the project, the fact remains it was made a reality by the many people who poured their hearts into it. You say you're acting as a contingency for all that? Don't be absurd. As if a wretch like you could have good intentions. How dare you lump yourself in with them?
Catra. Yeah, can't blame him for not buying that, given you're just about the furthest thing from good-natured as you can get.
Now that's hardly fair, Ix. I do have a sense of duty, I'll have you know. Or else I wouldn't have used the altar cores in the way Professor Hamilton requested.
Huh? What? What'd you just say?
Oh, you didn't know? I assumed the Heretic Hunter or the group from the Empire would have told you in that Grimgarten place. Word is, because the professor gave this to a heinous criminal like myself, and due to other acts of an extreme nature, she landed a spot on the presidential office's secret wanted list, and the church has given the order to send her to the afterlife.
What? No. That can't be.
You sick bastard! You're just trying to get a rise out of us, aren't you?
Not at all. Harwood can verify as much. Oh, and perhaps the old lion can, too.
What he's saying is true. Incidentally, the Society is keeping its nose out of the matter.
Having long since left the church, I did not hear about it directly. However, I did become aware that Kevin was acting under orders from the Saint. So that's the judgment they passed.
Master.
Please, hang in there.
I find it hard to believe that Professor Hamilton would do such a thing. But it's true that she's been making questionable moves of late. Even though I hold her in high regard, I can't turn a blind eye to what you're all doing. Answer me. What are you trying to accomplish here in Anchorville?
Beyond what we've already done? Nothing. We've fulfilled our aims regarding the linchpins.
Hey!
How can you possibly expect us to believe a bunch of twisted villains like you?
I realize my word may hold little sway with you, but what he speaks is the truth. After all, this venue will not serve as the stage for the act that follows. You understand that, yes?
Though your skills are impressive, you're held back by your inexperience and naivete. And you should know, it is that naivete which will prove fatal in the future.
Wait! Who are you?
Unlike some of the others, I ain't got any of that sense of duty shit, but I'm having a barrel of laughs watching you squirm. You'll never claw your way out of the depths, Arkwright, no matter how this shakes out. I'm gonna enjoy seeing you struggle and writhe in vain.
Well, it's been fun. Later, fixers. Yorda. What happens from here on depends on the dawn. But if we're lucky, maybe we'll bump into each other again.
Wait! Ix! Don't go! I'm not done talking to...
It was lovely catching up with you after all this time, Arkwright. Harwood. Oh yes, I have information that may be to your interest, namely about the Professor's other collaborators. There seem to be several other vestiges besides us who were summoned by this device. Which, as it happens, that Dingo Brad person used quite liberally when he was still alive. The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them too.
Grammy? And Agnes? What are you saying?
Oh, dear. Could it be that she spun a little fib? My heart bleeds for you if so. Nothing stings quite like being lied to by a loved one. Although, you may have only yourself to blame here. Well then, au revoir. Oh, and Harwood, I look forward to our next meeting.
As do I.
What was that just now?
Oh no! I'm gonna be late for my
We're
party!
back.
Yeah. It's only 10 o'clock. Probably because of space-time coming to a standstill. Can't wait around. We gotta move.
truly well done.
That's pretty good, I guess.
I am humbled.
Exiting the Republic's 3rd Fleet airspace. Disengaging stealth shards.
Decrypting unofficial code from the Papal Guard. Assembling wide-range clairvoyance network.
Dealing with them's gonna be a real pain in the rear. But whether we like it or not, we have to cooperate. We'll need to keep clear of the military, by the way. I know we've got that whole non-intervention thing with the CID, but it's best to be safe.
Understood, Father Kevin.
Expanding stealth shards to match trajectory and speed of both aerial forces and ground divisions.
I see. So this ship is compatible with some of the latest technology. Specifically, the most up-to-date Epstein terminals and Zypha models. Didn't realize you were so high up the food chain. I mean, I knew you were a Dominion, but...
Yeah. Think it's only just hitting me what a big shot you are.
Yeah, well, here it is. Testament to my high standing, the Merkaba, the Dominion's personal airships that work in tandem with our Stigmas. Kinda sad to leave behind all the memories I made with the old ship, but we've been asked to make the switch to these shiny new ones. That said, this is only the trial model. Just got rolled out, too. So we're kinda taking it for a test run right now.
The originals were so adorable, though. Kind of reminded me of big slippers.
Slippers, huh? Well, if you ask me, I think this new design's cool just the way it is.
Cool or not, I think we have more important matters to consider. Like how much this thing could sell for. Maybe you could give us an estimate, LP? With all the new tech and the alloys used on the hull, I'd put the construction cost at approximately 5 billion Mira. And if you include the engine, which is likely an artifact of some sort...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No need for the in-depth analysis, thank you! And where'd you even hear about that anyway?
Well, the Church has been using artifacts as engines since before the orbital airship was developed, right? I only came to the most probable conclusion.
You know, I find it rather interesting that they'd assign you a test model so soon. Speaks to how seriously the Church, or rather, the Lady Saint, is taking this matter.
You mean...
Anyway, I'll come clean. She's the Ivory Eschaton Saint, the very same saint that Her Holiness Pope Orestes has acknowledged as the one who will lead the Septian to the end. When she first entered the Republic, she did so in disguise at the age of 13. Her debut as an actress, however, was unplanned. But either way, she's been prepared to fulfill her duty for a while now. Prepared to mobilize the world's soldiers, the Church, and face the end in a manner befitting her station.
I really don't like the way he keeps saying the end.
Is that why she didn't hesitate to pass judgment on the professor? And condemned her to receive punishment as a heretic?
More or less, yeah. I mean, taking resources from the future to aid the present, she's violated the providence of the goddess, plain and simple.
Almost like her real goal was to shake the Septian, the fundamental foundation of the world.
You mean those masked people the others ran into are involved somehow, aren't they?
Be that as it may, the fact remains that the professor has been branded a heretic, meaning the task of meting out punishment is in your hands, which leads me to believe you will be confronting LaToya Hamilton directly.
Correct. And regardless of how that confrontation goes, I will carry out my duty. Especially since at this point, there's no way any of this is just some big misunderstanding. And more importantly, because the professor herself seems prepared to see things through no matter what.
I have a feeling you're right about that.
These hands have sinned far too much already. There's no going back for me now.
But even still, we're not changing our stance until the very end.
We want to find out what the professor's true intentions are too. And I'll be right there with you.
I would say the same, but seeing as the good father here has linked up with his men once more, I fear he may no longer see a use for us.
Nah, don't want to involve them any further than they already have been. This hunt is my burden to bear, not theirs. Anyway, Iscariot's spread all over the Republic, and they're closing the net on Hamilton as we speak. Which means once we've gathered all the data from their clairvoyance tomorrow, we should be able to narrow down the location of our target. And seeing as we've also got the Saint on our side, there's no amount of supernatural power in the world that'll be able to keep her hidden. Oh, and don't worry. I plan on keeping you guys on board with me to the end. So I'll be counting on each and every one of you.
Understood.
No objections here. It's not as if I've anywhere else to be, impoverished as I am.
Which reminds me, I'll be expecting a big fat bonus once we're done here. Oh, and I want some treats from Arteria.
How about some dinner, everyone? Seeing as we have foods from all over Arteria, we should be able to prepare you some local cuisine. If that be to your liking, of course.
Oh, absolutely! And I was just getting hungry, too. The way she acts, you'd think we never feed her.
To be fair, we haven't really eaten anything since this afternoon.
Hey, heads up. That one eats even more than Reese does.
What? Understood.
I understand these are unique circumstances, sir. But are you sure about all this? I worry it might be a bit unfair to Sister Reese to do this without her.
Yeah, I know I'm being selfish. But all I want is for her to walk a normal path in life. She shouldn't have to dirty her hands with something like this. Sorry for putting this on you guys. And for dragging you around all the time.
Oh, not at all, sir. Remember, we're your squires.
His competence and expertise are clear, but I knew it. This task weighs heavy on him.
Aren't you coming, Rufus?
Tomorrow will be a decisive day on many levels. But where, I wonder, will the stage be set?
This all just feels so unreal.
Yeah. Hard to believe this used to be the road to Cray.
I remember us walking on it too. And Nadia saying it was like we were going on a picnic.
That's right. You guys actually came here 2 years ago, didn't you?
Indeed we did. After the fallout from the Retributive Tower incident managed to settle down a bit.
Please let me know what you require. May Adios protect you.